Crossing the
Yes.
floor will answer the question, will correct the situation in most countries and in most governments, except this one. If any member of parliament decides to cross the floor, he will be seriously hurt because they will go after him, his family, and they will destroy him basically. They will destroy that person who decided to cross the floor with this current government. Normally it will work, but not with this current situation we have here. They will go after his family. They will use every state resource to go after them, including the Board of Inland Revenue, including the National Insurance Board, and these sort of things. So crossing the floor is an answer, but not currently. Okay?
Wow.
Bye.
So you're saying that it is suicidal for those who would, recognizing that on principle they ought to do that, but when they look at the repercussions, they prefer to remain silent. That's what you're saying.
Hello?
That's an opinion. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, Lennox, I come back in. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
And I appreciate I appreciate the caller input. But I want to tell the caller something now. Now, I'm glad you say that because that makes a lot of sense with the kind of victimization that's carried in the PNM politics in the Westminster here. But I want to say that we will need at least about 3 to 4 of them to make the move one time, so all power cut immediately. So no one candidate cannot, no one MP cannot do it. Because these MPs, they all are listening. You understand? Notice you doesn't hear about certain MPs at all talking in the parliament. You don't hear them making no news headline, nothing at all. They're just holding a seat and a position for Dr. Rowley to be in his position. We need at least about 3 to 4 of them to make that decision, so no victimization will be able to take place on any one of them, because from the time that crossing floor take place, the country will have to dissolve its parliament and get new government in place immediately. So I understand what he's saying.
Right.
You understand? But at the same time,
that response makes sense. Yeah, you have a total collapse with alacrity, with speed. All right. Yeah.
And you see, it's how much seat the UNC have right now? Not 19?
19, yes.
How much the PNM have?
22.
Hello. How far 22 is from 19? But this is a walk in the park for the love Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to close by saying this. If we allow Dr. Rowley to collapse this country further, hear what you are doing to yourself. You are destroying the steel band. You are destroying the calypso. You are destroying the soca. You are destroying the chutney. You are destroying limbo. You are destroying everything that goes with the culture of this country. This man have an agenda that, if you all only know, try and cross the floor, you ministers in the PLM, and make Dr. Eric William and Patrick Manning and Robinson Spirit rest, because they were aware of this dirty politician called Dr. Rowley. They was aware of it. And I want to say this too. The radio station that having problem with the PLM controlling the whole airwave there and in sending no ad to it. They don't have to send no ad to that radio station. I'm going to joggle your memory. Do you remember when the People's Partnership took office, there was a boat was shipping diesel out of this country? I ain't going to say much on that. You see that diesel that was shipping out of the country when the People's Partnership took office here? That is why that radio station don't really have to get no ad to carry the PLM political agenda. I'm going to let's read that report and joke.
I hear you, my friend. I hear you, my friend. But it's very interesting that you would have brought up that, because there is another or several dimensions to this. But we will open up the lines. Pleasant good morning. Next call.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah. Good morning to Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Malabar here. Lennox.
Hey. Good morning to you. All the best to you and your family as well. I don't think we spoke recently, at least since last year, about 24 days ago.
Yes.
Good morning.
I appreciate that, man. All the best to you and yours as well, bro. Yeah, man. Now, I want to just respond to reporter, under ideal circumstances, under a government that are normal people, we will have something like that on our party. But you see, when you look at the whole structure, the operation, the PNM is a cult. It is not so easy for these people to leave the PNM because you kind of narrative and talk that's coming out that persons who supporting the PNM, right? We are dead, right? It's a cult, and when you make a statement like that, it says something of your mind. You understand? It says something of how deeply rooted that you are. That is so difficult for you to come out. And that is a sad state of affairs because when you're talking about crossing the floor, we understand. The Prime Minister gets on most wild in power. Bring no solution, come to talk about and nothing that he brought there is anything that we can take away and say, all right, this government is going to do something to treat with the crime situation in the country. But no, you're going there and you're going to tongue on everyone who would have said something about this crime situation and actually give some kind of solution that we can put in place to curb the stem of crime in this country. And what happened when he rebuked the you saw Hines smiling in the background, right? How can these people leave when in fact they have a leader who has them under control, under a spell? It's like if they're living in fear. And these are people who took an oath, as he said, to serve this country, not the party, this country, right? We have to take stock of ourselves in this country because, and I'm speaking to those people who call themselves undeciders and they're on the fence this morning. It's difficult to get the PNM people to cross any floor. So I want to talk to the undeciders this morning. Every one of you, this country is under siege, not only by the criminals who toting the guns in their hand, but those who have on a jacket and wearing a balize tie, those who supporting the PNM, and they don't care if this country go down to hell. They don't care once the PNM is in power. So all you who are consider yourself undecided or fencers who sitting on the fence, I want to ask all you a question. You build a house, you're living in your house, you will spend all your time on the fence because you have a problem with people. No, we have to take cognizance of the fact that our country comes first. You call yourself fencers and undeciders, and make up your mind before 2025 whether or not you want this government to continue to destroy this country, putting your children at risk, the elderly is at risk, every citizen in this country except their 1% of party members of the PNM or their friends and families of the PNM or in the cabinet. They are the only ones that are really striving in this country. Everybody else feeling the pinch. Everybody else suffering. And it takes a collective effort to remove this cult, this running this country. And we have to move them. Press alone ain't gonna help. We have to take action. The passiveness is working for us. This nonsense. We have a government in waiting. We have the United National Congress who have been there between 2010 to 2015. And you could not tell me as an undecided, as a fencer, that you cannot see that between that period to this period, when you compare, it's chalk and cheese. Come on, people. Wake up. Stop the nonsense and let us take back our country out from the hands of this cult that is called the People's National Movement. Lennox, have a blessed day, my brother. And to Trinidad and Tobago, open all your eyes. Wake up. $100 million he instructed his minister to find. We figure he's going to look for it. It's we the taxpayers are going to suffer now. Because he will go for it, he will try to find it, and who will figure it turn into the 1%? No. To us. We and tax, and that is how he's going to get that $100 million. Why? These people who can't get education suffering, food price higher than anything else, unemployment is the highest, crime is the highest, but you finding $100 million while 4 people still waiting for the 4%. Right? Only have a good day. Open all your eyes now, people. Have a blessed day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A very, very, very interesting discussion indeed that was initiated by, of course, reporter, because one will have to factor in as well that, of course, is the last year, and therefore you can't trigger any by-elections. That's one factor. So I don't know if he took that into context. But then we have another issue where if a mass exodus would have taken place and leaving Rowley like the cheese, whether the president will now will have to come in now to find out who would be the one to take over possibly. But Dr. Rowley himself knows that he has the option of either calling an election or trying to, of course, manage the government on his own. But but he will have a difficulty because, of course, he will have to do that, knowing full well that the opposition will contribute to his expeditious defeat, and of course having to call and being forced to call an election. So all of those factors must come in that of course what I consider to be scenario. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Reporter, I agree with you everything. But it's one thing I can understand, Patrick Manning's son. Now is the time you could choke the man. Patrick Manning, you and that abused minister, he abusing Sama. All you get together and get a next man in the party and crush that animal, that waste young prime minister we have here. Do it, show him who is boss now. Look what you had done to your father, abuse him, all kind of thing. Show him you could abuse him now. Let me see your balls. All right.
Yes, indeed. President, good morning. Very interesting discussion on patriotism, really, on the part of those.
Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning.
You take that book from Shamfa? The Shamfa? You both Shamfa? How will you go both up the girls, sir? I watched that yesterday on Royal say, but what trouble is this? But them little boys and girls in PNM and shoot. Well, there's something over them. He went liquor too. All of them. Boy, look on. Waste of time, yes. Lennox, what about the this property tax business? It gone to court or something, sir?
Well, I suppose the opposition is waiting for them to actually roll it out. So what they're doing is very clandestinely and sheepishly sending forms for people to still fill out, suggesting that the roll has not been totally populated with the 200,000 at minimum that is supposed to be of the 400,000 properties that have been is known in Trinidad.
Well, therefore,
something
Imbud was lying all the time, but Imbud
said another trick being unfolded, yeah, as we speak.
Yeah, because Imbud said that he get all the thing, but the point is this, Lennox. Rowley was right to say Trinidad and Tobago people stupid. You get a piece of paper in your mailbox without your name and address on it. What you gonna fill it out for? I can't understand that. A man argue with me as if you get a blank check in your mailbox, you go write it out and go to the bank.
Well said.
But you understand that?
Analogy. We have been trying to tell the people.
But then again, too.
Yeah, we have told them that. And the thing about it is, this government is so deceptive that they give you the impression that the police will come and that the magistrate will, of course, charge you for with a $5,000 fine if you didn't. But it has nothing to do with magistrate or police. It has to do with the commissioner of valuation, and he doesn't have the staff to go there and treat with that matter. And there's a process where he has to call you in because you may not respond to the whatever document that he would have sent out there, he or she, and then you will have to make a case, and you could, of course, answer. So it's a long drawn-out process, quite apart from the staff acute shortage in the office of the Commissioner of Evaluation. But them will make you believe by only talking about a fine of $5,000 and imprisonment, and that is what, of course, persons who are gullible, they're hoping will just fill out them forms and commit suicide, frankly. We go to the lines. The callers seem to have gone. Good morning. Good morning.
Lennox.
Yes.
Morning.
Good morning.
I think we're reaching the stage of the ridiculous now, eh? Maybe asking the enemy to help you to defeat the enemy. Let me show you what I mean. If America and Japan in a war right now, America is going to have Japanese soldiers to come on this side to beat Japan. So, depending on PNM to cross flow and all these things, that is total madness. Anybody, that ain't going no place. Let me forget about that. UNC have to bring down the government on their own and with the help of the government report. And so far, as just explained every night, UNC doing a very good job. People don't realize what's going on. And so them undecided. You don't go into a war with undecided soldiers, you know. And when the time comes and for them to shoot, they freeze and you get killed. So let me cut all that talk too. People that are undecided, they don't want them wrong here at all. We have enough people here that we just achieve an election result. So we don't want no undecided people when the time comes. Last night on the news, Lennox, I don't know if you noticed, right. Some businessmen carried Ola Christopher to court, and the judge gave her up to May, sometime in May, to make a decision to give the men the guns. Right?
Yeah.
So
I think it's 5 or 3 of them.
Lennox?
Yeah.
So this is why I always say, I said before, why the opposition cannot carry Rowley and them to court and say why they don't want Gary Griffith and Johnny Abraham. They have all these statistics there to prove that these two men kept all the crime done in the country. And let us say why they're not in the force. The only way out of crime is Gary Griffith and Johnny Abraham right now. Make a case and put it before the court. The same way in the US and Passat said they're going to make a case and put it before the court concerning EBC. So the only way this government coming on Lennox, the opposition has to do it. And so far, they're doing a good job. We can't get desperate and action from Kujo and them to cross court. Now Lennox, let me get real. That's not going to happen. Right? And
yeah. 30 pieces of silver is a compelling reason to... 30 pieces of silver is a compelling reason not to move an inch, but you're going to go down with the ship.
Look, if you're minding a dog in your house and start snapping at the family members, you just get rid of it. And that's what we're doing them now. But they could take all the bike up and thing. They may move in. So, right. Just, put it to you. We can't get desperate.
No problem. That's a perspective. We just discussing the matter. Very interesting, of course, initiated by a caller, which is very important. And of course, we all, that is why we have taken a different approach. Let them decide what day we should be going out. Mikey made it very clear yesterday, not on a holiday. So we know what days not to consider when we are putting, of course, shoes or foot on the streets. Good morning. Good morning.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Yes, indeed. Good morning. Oh, we can
Looking for quality and affordable hardware supplies? Then look no further than Midland Hardware, number 97 Eastern Main Road, Arouca. We stock a wide range of tools, water tanks, blocks, lumber, steel, and everything you need for your home and business project. Check out our new display of steel windows and assorted designs of metal curtain rods. Midland also stockpiles sand, gravel, topsoil, and more. We have a variety of kitchen faucets, face basins, and toilet sets, bathroom mat sets, all garden tools, hand tools, generators, power washers, and water pumps. Customers can make payments via links, credit card, online payment, and cash on delivery. WhatsApp 327-7761 for free quotations, or give us a call at 646-2144. Open every day, Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. From foundation to finish, it's all at Midland.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
It's Carnival time again in Trinidad and Tobago. So More FM is bringing the Carnival stage to you. The School of Carnival Pavement Live, 31st January. Come meet your favorite 2024 soca artists as we're introducing new and old artists on the pavement.
Come and go your way. I smell your carrot.
Hold my hand when I in the It's More FM Pavement Live from 6 p.m. to midnight. So bring your team and your coolers, and you will have a chance to meet More FM DJs and announcers with lots of giveaways. So get in front More FM radio station early. Olgaru Street, Port of Spain. It's 104.7 School of Carnival Pavement Live.
This is the magic of Calypso. South Trinidad, get ready for Calypso Fiesta, the biggest Calypso showdown. Skinner Park, San Fernando. 40 of the top Calypsonians competing for the title of Calypso Monarch 2024. And don't forget the after party with Raymond Ramnarai and Dilly Nadan.
No kind of stress and no more drama in the all-inclusive.
Super Blue. Johnny King. Barrett. Hosa. Farmer Nappy.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
Iowa George. Culture Beat.
When I open the container, I get a certain order.
And Viking Dingo.
Let me do what I want, girl. Stop blocking, stop blocking.
Showtime 2 p.m. Early bird tickets are available on islandetickets.com. In the South, tickets available at Athletes by the Park, Sion's Bar in Curas, Suddy's, WAC Radio, and the Tuco's South Office. In the North, Crosby's in St. James, and the Tuco's North Zone Office. In the East, tickets available at Michelle, Tuco's East Zone Office, and the Tuco's Head Office. In 2024, history will be made, and new, wonderful surprises will be revealed. Get ready for the magic of Calypso. Saturday, February 3rd, Skinner Park in San Fernando. Prepare your cruise for Calypso Fiesta.
I love Choka! On Saturday, 27th January, are you ready to take a magical journey to the Taj Mahal? Center of Excellence will be transformed like never seen before. For
I Love Choka,
featuring live Bunji Garlin,
everybody jump up, all girls jump
Nyla Blackman, Ravi B, Nisha B, and Karma. Ola Tunji, Charles Marshall, Ding Dong, Mikal Teja. General tickets, $200. VIP all-inclusive, $700. For more info, call 498-1698. On Saturday, 27th January, Center of Excellence will be transformed like never seen before.
I love Joker.
The carnival bell has rung. We get ready for the #1 premium all-inclusive breakfast party in the arena. We have no time to waste. We head to Addiction. Addiction is tasty food, premium drink, a warm welcome, great service, ambience, safety, sweet soca, top performers, and that succulent pork.
Hold the iron, raise the iron, beat the iron.
On February 4th, Addiction. #1 Dark Island, Musica Street in Arima. Tickets available at
Frontline Ticketing, Flats International, Arima Entrance City, Castro's, and SW Limited.
For more information, call 488-8822. See you at Addiction.
So what if I went on your mother?
Sponsored by Linda's Bakery, Cricks, Maggie, Nescafe, Land Capital Farm, Bats International, and Castro's Restaurant and Sports Bar.
Kaiso Caravan will be at the La Jolla Complex in Joseph on the 26th and 27th of January for a touch of class, vintage, and more. And on the 1st of February, we will be at the Bishop Anstey High School, Twin City for Culture Fusion with sweet musical vibes from Johnny Kid, Cardinal, Barry, The Stinger, Sexy Susie, Ninja, Dirty Curty, Tiny, Blackie, and so much more. Music by Ricardo and the Sunshine Band. Background vocals by the Caravan Gym. MC Godfrey Pierre. Show starts at 8 p.m. Tickets cost $200. Full say Calypso Day. You gotta be joking.
Get ready for Howie T. Cooler Cruise, Soca I Love. Soca I Love on Sunday, January 28th, aboard the Harbor Master, sailing 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. featuring Farmer Nappy.
Big people party, make the music take over me.
Farmer Nappy. And Showin Winchester.
Raise the iron, beat the iron, shoot the iron,
Carl Songs from Canada, Beats by Robin, and Kevin Baker. TNT's #1 female combo, Reese T and Whitney Husband. MC Biggs, Selector Skull, TC, and Howie T. Howie T.
When I went to party, and the music bring you long time.
Dress code, white, black, and blue. Soca I Love. Tickets cost $250. Get them now at Fats International, Trinity Mall and Arima, Blue Luna Bar, Aruka, Sour Team, Bobby's Bar, Cura, Sion's Bar, San Fernando.
I don't mind if you want to give me a moment.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner, Chagones, Revive Beauty Bar, McCoy Lights, Caliente Bar, Cura, Roadside Cafe San Juan, and Amanda's Grill, Excellent City Water Spain. Soca I Love. Get ready. 104.7 FM is the official station for Soca I Love.
In the heart of the Queen's Park Savannah lies the Kaiso House Calypso tent, where the spirit of Calypso thrives. This Wednesday, January 24th, it's Judges Night. Kaiso House welcomes Calypso enthusiasts from all walks of life. Thursday, January 25th, brings a special performance by the electrifying Viking Ding Dong. This Friday, January 26th, we head down south for a clash with Calypso Showcase at City Hall in San Fernando. And on Saturday, January 27th, prepare to groove to the soulful sounds of Farmer Nappy in an extraordinary performance. All shows start at 8 p.m. So come be part of this unforgettable celebration this carnival season. Kaiso House, uniting the rhythm of the people.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Yes, indeed, we are back. Time check is just about, 7:30, just 7:32, thereabout. And of course, we continue, of course, to take your calls. Don't forget the numbers to call as follows: 229-0251, 229-0251, and 239-5120. We have someone on the line? Yes, and of course, if you want to get us WhatsApp, of course, you can call us at 366.
Lennox, morning.
Good morning.
Carnage in the house.
Go ahead,
See what is going on, Lennox. Pleasant good morning. Mikey K, Lennox Smith, Andy Williams. Pleasant good morning. Right now on here, Carnage here, right? And now this is a...
I'm not getting you clear. Speak a little louder.
Talk show
closer to your phone.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
Yes, indeed, of course. There was I'm sure it was a Freudian slip, probably not realizing that he was on. But can I just call back? But of course, we have to do our duty as well, because we don't want it to appear in any way at all to be condoning that which is not palatable for airing or for disseminating to the population. But call back, my friend. I know that it would have been a slip of concentration there. So, but we continue, of course, to take your calls. Good morning.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! So here why I want to start off. Here why I want to start off with this morning. Rowley, the PNM, and the present sitting, all of them who sitting on in Parliament, they want to introduce this legislation where everybody should be should go through polygraph testing. I am of the opinion, and I'm sure it have plenty people in Trinidad and Tobago who will support this as well too. Start it with the politicians and them if they want to introduce a legislation, because I mean to say, here what I'm saying, right, Lennox? The government is in charge of our affairs. They are managing our affairs. So they should go through this polygraph testing as well too. What good for one should be good for all. And here the other thing I want to say too, right? Put the politicians, all of them, on minimum wage, take away all the perks of office, take away the charade of blue lights, and let Rowley, Hines, Rowan Cinnamon, all of them sit down in 2 to 3 hours of standstill traffic on a daily basis, and you will see how fast things will change in this country. I look on and listen.
I hear you, my friend. I hear you. That's a perspective. I'm sure that they're listening. Let's go to the lines. The lines are open. Why am I getting that beep? Good morning. I'm getting a beeping song. I don't forget, people, of course, the numbers to call, just until we can rectify that. The numbers to call, of course, are 229-0251, 239-5120, and, of course, to get us at WhatsApp, 366-3053. Good morning.
Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We're hearing you loud and clear.
Right, Puna here.
Yes.
I just spoke to Andy a while ago, and he told me he's recuperating and things, so I'm glad to get that news and thing, right?
Yes.
So, Lennox, I want to ask you a question. I hope that if we have any legal people listening to this program, if I am wrong, I would like them to correct me. If there's a thing, I have a serious concern, and I would like somebody from the luminary and the legal services to address this problem for me. And I'm going with this, Lennox. If a matter has to be reported, of criminal charges or anything like that, should it not have gone to the police? And then the police would seek further advice from the DPP? Lennox, isn't that how it operates?
Yes.
All right. Now, here I'm asking this question. It seems law is really, according to what Short Pants say, a donkey. I don't want to use the other word to make it sound bad. Because here why I'm saying this. In the Parliament on Friday, I was listening to MP Rodney Charles asking the question. Well, in fact, the question come about with the report from the Paria thing, and Stuart Young and Stuart Young was the man doing the delivery. That the matter was sent to the DPP, right? So then after Rodney Charles came up and he asked, was the matter sent to the police? And if you see how Fitzgerald Hines and them frozen, well, the matter gone to the DPP. And you know, Stuart Young and them, and they went to tongue and they laughed and make a mockery of that question. But I don't know if you saw it, Lennox.
No, I didn't, but I'm not surprised. But go ahead, I will make my comment after.
The question is this: that this matter was supposed to go before the police, because when Rodney Charles asked whether the matter was sent to the police, the report for investigation, they started to laugh at him. And I am saying...
Are you listening?
Hello? Hello?
We seem to get a sort of intrusion. But go ahead, Tulapuna.
But I asking the question is because if it is that the matter is supposed to go to the police to do the investigation, who would now turn to the DPP as for guidance on how they should proceed with the matter to lay charges accordingly if there's charges to be laid. And I cannot see how the police was left out of this thing and went directly to the DPP. And why I'm saying this, I am asking the question, because just recently we had a matter with the Vincent Nelson issue, the Vincent Gate, where the Attorney General and the government bypassed the DPP and drafted a document to grant immunity to the
indemnity.
Indemnity to Nelson.
That's the term, but really is that as well.
Right?
Go ahead.
So I am asking the question, and then the DPP himself said this matter was never brought before him. He never discussed it. He never sanctioned anything like that. So I am asking the question: if there is, if it not it's not a goalpost. Well, yeah, it's a goalpost, but it's a rugby goalpost because it's very tall and very wide. It's not like the ordinary football goalpost. So I'm asking the question: shouldn't that matter be reported? The report sent to the police for them to investigate and then get guidance from the DPP as it relates to what charges to be laid. Because here it is that this matter with the Nelson Gate went without the DPP knowing anything about it, and the government trumped up this thing and what have you. So I'm saying, it leads me to wonder, 1 minute you could go directly to the DPP, as indicates with this report, and then there's another instance where you don't have to go to the DPP with the Nelson Gate business. So I am calling, if there is some legal people who could give me an interpretation, or maybe I think the population might be wanting to know, or if the DPP himself would come out and speak out. Because you just can't come out just once and say DPP, the report going to you, and you could come out and just say, lay charges or lay this or whatever, everything. You must act in consultation with the police, so that the police do the investigation and they would now submit to you their findings, so that you could guide them how to go about laying charges if there are charges to be laid. Because as I say, 1 minute the matter went direct to you and go to the police. Then the other issue is that it went directly to the police, where the police went and brought this fella, what they call him, from Barbados. Helping.
Yes, Brent Thomas.
Brent Thomas. Then go to the DPP, and they went directly to the police, and the police went there and arrested the man. So therefore, you're seeing a configuration, a confusion taking place there. With this government, the DPP and what have you, I am hoping that if some legal person is listening to this, or if you could throw it out, Lennox, if you be able to explain it, or if somebody who is listening and has a legal mind and could give us an interpretation on this matter. But up to now, If it is that Nelson matter, what happened to that Lennox? That just died? Because if it is, it was supposed to go to the DPP, who said he didn't know anything about it. Then one would have been expected that an inquiry would have taken place, and and who is responsible for that. And if it is the justice and the Attorney General and all of them, together with the Commissioner of Police and all that, found one thing, then people ought to be charged for misbehavior and conspiracy to, for fraud and this kind of thing. So I am asking if there is anybody with a legal interpretation.
I thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand the gist of your argument, but in this particular case, I suppose it would have been no harm in my view to send it to the DPP because, of course, they can't use the information that came out of the Commission of Inquiry anyway, and we will have to, of course, revert it back to the police for investigations as well. So I think it was, in this particular case, clearly would have been optional. All right, so let's go. I expect a call to come from the person we were supposed to interview this morning on that home invasion, technical home invasion. Oh yes, indeed. Pleasant good morning. You wish
good
to give your
morning.
Name, state your name.
Yes,
good morning,
my name is Hazel Smith.
Yes. All right. Yes, indeed.
And I live on Duncan Street.
Good. We have a.
I have a case. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I live on Duncan Street and I'm calling about what I call legal home invasions perpetrated by the legal system. Because I have my brother, I believe you also know my brothers too, I know you. Listen, my brother died and he left a property in Manzanilla for his children in New York. And I am the executor of the will. I processed the will and everything, the deed, my children that came, and this man, Darian Daniels, moved into the house and says that it's his house. And I took him to court in Manzanilla. When I learned.
Come a little closer. We have a difficulty in hearing you. Come a little closer to the phone and say one place. Hello.
Took him to court.
Hello, miss. Yeah. Come a little closer to the phone and say one place.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Good. Yeah, we hear you better now. Go ahead.
I took him to court in Manzanilla.
Oh, no, we're still getting problems.
I took him to the Manzanilla court. Are you hearing me better now?
No. Not as loud as as I know you can speak. So fix yourself. I will tell you. Go ahead, talk again. No. I'll tell you right. Go ahead, let me hear you. Hello? Come on. You seem to be moving. All right, okay, we seem to have lost her. Of course, call back, and we will, of course, take your call. Let's go to the next call. President, good morning. Seem to be getting some phone line problem this morning, boy. President, good morning. Don't forget, people, of course, the numbers to call 229-0251, 229-0251, and 239-5120, 239-5120, and of course, WhatsApp wise 366-3053, 366-3053. So the first of the two interviews that we are supposed to get this morning, of course, we had a little communication problem there, so we will rectify that. Let's go to the line. President, good morning.
Hey, Lennox.
Yes.
You have a little correction to make, eh? It's
Go ahead.
35 people apply for this gun thing, eh?
35, all right, okay.
Yeah, not 3 to 5. And I want to tell you something.
No, I think it's 35 applied but I think the court specified with 3 because that 3 was representing 35, something of that nature. I may be wrong, but
I think it's 35 of them.
I'll check it out.
Answer.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure. We can always check that. But the point is, people going to court to get the matter heard, right? Which is a good sign.
Yeah.
And UNC had to start putting this government in court more often. This is the point I was making. And Lennox, these 2 words that we're reusing, shut up, shut up. I don't know where you get that from. That really means I don't want to hear nothing. Now, I want to call him Rasputin because Rasputin was an intelligent fella, as you would know. So I went to investigate why is he using those 2 words, shut up. He reached the stage where, like, I don't know, I want to say not to get his station in trouble. But he can't be watching big men and women and telling them, shut up, you know. Something going on there. And I want you to check out on that for me. Right?
All right.
You, the man, had the dictionary, you know everything. I'm going to talk to you after the program when you're done.
Okay, then, no problem. No problem.
All right, boy,
yes, indeed. Let's go straight to the lines. Oh. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Pleasant good morning to you all.
Good morning as well.
Right. I just want to find out something. Are the people in the court working at all? Because an incident took place with me since last year, January. And the police said they sent the information to the court for the guy to be arrested and nothing hasn't come out since yet. So I don't know if they're working or if they're not working.
Well, you know, everything has gone literally virtual. Eh? So I think you have to be familiar with the new system that they're trying to, of course, encourage the service to be online. Let me just deal with this.
But I left it in the hands of the police to do everything. And them supposed to file all the documents to the court, and the court supposed to grant the warrant for him. And since last year I waited. Up to now.
I'm not sure if all the court employees are out, you know. There may be some sections that are still functioning differently. And some of them have like 3-day work weeks or whatever. Do we have to pay, Newbie, do we have to pay some bills? Pleasant good morning to you, Lennox Smith. Hey, pleasant good morning to you, Newbie, and to all the good folks that are locked on.
Good morning to you as well, my friend. Technology, you know, Murphy's Law, but we are fighting up and we will conquer. We will conquer, yeah.
Well, there's some
if you want to go for a break, let's go for the break.
Let me just get some word from Newbie here.
All right.
But I know there's some difficulties. But listen, let's pay some bills, got the word, and we'll be right back. I am on locked on right here with Lennox Smith on The Ground Report. We'll be right back.
And he's
all right, thank you.
He's a Smith call back as well.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Shiny and Ari Restaurant is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 67 Western Main Road, St. James, opposite Standards. Serving local breakfast items like sada, fry bake, roast bake, and pies. With all your favorite local fillings. Assorted lunches available from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get pilau for $25 or get combination lunches from $25 to $40. They also have soup special as well as crab and dumpling. From 6 p.m. have dinner on the pavement a la carte with burgers, fried nuggets, gyro, and just about anything you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your order. Shiny and Ari, Main Road, St. James, open 7 days a week. This is the magic Calypso. South Trinidad, get ready for Calypso Fiesta, the biggest Calypso showdown. Skinner Park, San Fernando. 40 of the top Calypsonians competing for the title of Calypso Monarch 2024. And don't forget the after party with Raymond Ramnarai and Dilly Nadan.
No kind of stress and no more drama. in the all-inclusive.
Super Blue. Johnny King. Baron. Koza.
You got all that woman, I don't love woman, I get down on the floor. So
Farmer Nappy.
how I live it, better than them.
Waddix.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from body. We beat from body.
Iowa George. Culture B.
When I open the container, I get a certain order.
And Viking Ding Dong.
Let me do what I want, girl. Stop blocking, stop bumper blocking.
Showtime 2 p.m. Early bird tickets are available on islandtickets.com. In the South, tickets available at Athletes by the Park, Sion's Bar in QS, Suddies, WAC Radio, and the Two Coast South Office. In the North, Crosby's in St. James, and the Two Coast North Zone Office. In the East, tickets available at Michelle, Two Coast East Zone Office, and the Two Coast Head Office. In 2024, history will be made, and new, wonderful surprises will be revealed. Get ready for the magic of Calypso. Saturday, February 3rd, Skinner Park in San Fernando. Prepare your cruise for Calypso Fiesta.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations: 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village, or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
Canupia. Guess what? DG Homes' newest gated community, Daniel Estate, opens up the possibilities on the 30th of September for that new lifestyle with its beautifully designed 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, modern interior finishings with a superbly manicured landscaped front and backyard homes, starting at $1.65 million. And that's not all. One lucky homeowner will have a chance to win a brand new car. A brand new car. Yes, pull up and park your new car in your 4-vehicle parking space. Limited availability. So, what are you waiting for? Email us at info.dghomes@gmail.com or call 691-5659 for info to register a viewing. Beautiful home, beautiful car, beautiful life. Home is DG Homes, Daniel Estate, Canupia. NLCD approved.
Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. Shop at ADC Supermarket, Cleaver Road. A very comfortable and clean environment. These prices are unbelievable. Come see for yourself. We have the best alcohol prices. Don't miss out. Get those specials on liquor. Put food on your table with ADC Supermarket, conveniently located at number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima. Every Friday and Saturday is real vibes and live entertainment from your very own DJ Christian on Friday and Saturday. Everyone is talking about ADC Supermarket. Shop in comfort and in a clean environment with the best prices for all your grocery needs. Secured parking. Remember, free delivery. Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. ADC Supermarket, number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima.
Ladies, this Saturday, January 27th, it's your night out. On stage, Nadia Benson with her band.
Every time I take a trip, I feel like one man, oh.
Patrice Roberts with the 18 band. Mikal Tasha.
I feel like I run in tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again.
Farmer Nappy.
Ladies night out, go down in the center, go down, ladies
The
night.
bad boys of soca, Denjai and Swapi. The legends, Baron, Super Blue, Crazy, Tennyson John, Second Star, Terry Lyons, GBM Neutron, Orlando Octave, Blackie, and many more. Hosted by Nikki Crosby. Tickets are limited, so get yours today. Napa box offices, all cachet stores nationwide. Crosby St. James, Extra Foods, Grand Bazaar, and Endeavor. Bellini, San Fernando. For more info, call 770 774-5555. Ladies' Night Out this Saturday. The place to be. Get ready!
It's Carnival time again in Trinidad and Tobago. So More FM is bringing the Carnival stage to you. The School of Carnival Pavement Live, 31st January. Come meet your favorite 2024 soca artists as we're introducing new and old artists on the pavement.
Come and go your way. I smell like
It's More FM Pavement Live from 6 p.m. to midnight. So bring your team coolers and you'll have a chance to meet More FM DJs and announcers with lots of giveaways. So get in front More FM radio station early. Olgaru Street, Port of Spain. It's 104.7 School of Carnival Pavement Live.
In the heart of the Queen's Park Savannah lies the Kaiso House Calypso tent, where the spirit of Calypso thrives. This Wednesday, January 24th, it's Judges Night. Kaiso House welcomes Calypso enthusiasts from all walks of life. Thursday, January 25th, brings a special performance by the electrifying Viking Ding Dong. This Friday, January 26th, we head down south for a clash with Calypso Showcase at City Hall in San Fernando. And on Saturday, January 27th, prepare to groove to the soulful sounds of Farmer Nappy in an extraordinary performance. All shows start at 8 p.m. So come be part of this unforgettable celebration this carnival season. Kaiso House, uniting the rhythm of the people.
On the move is at Caps Bar, Southern Main Road, Cura. This Friday, come enjoy the More FM DJs. Artists, lots of drink specials all night long.
The road is mine. The road is mine. We go until morning.
3 hours of great entertainment hosted by me, MC Biggs. Your carnival will never be the same. See and be there. And remember, More FM 104.7, the station with class for soca.
Get ready for Howie T. Cooler Cruise, Soca I Love. Soca I Love on Sunday, January 28th, aboard the Harbor Master, sailing 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. featuring Farmer Nappy.
Big people party, make the music take over me.
Farmer Nappy. And Show in Winchester.
Raise the iron, beat the iron, shoot the iron,
Carl Songs of Canada, Beats by Robin and Kevin Baker. TNT's #1 female combo, Reese T and Whitney Husband. MC Biggs, Selector Skull, TC and Howie T. Howie T.
When I went to party and the music bring you long time.
Dress code, white, black and blue. Soca I Love.
Give me prescription, a bottle of rum.
Tickets cost $250. Get them now at Fats International, Trinity Mall and Arima, New Luna Bar, Aruka, Sour Tea, Bobby's Bar, Cura, Sion's Bar, San Fernando.
I don't mind if you want to give me a moment.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner, Chaguanas, Revive Beauty Bar, McCoy Lights, Caliente Bar, Cura, Roadside Cafe San Juan, and Amanda's Grill, Excellent City, Port of Spain. Soca I Love. Get ready. 104.7 FM is the official station for Soca I Love.
David and Son Funeral Services, with locations in High Street, Siparia, Port of Spain, Couva, San Fernando, and Point Fortin. David Guide and Son Funeral Services is the choice for you. Having to lose someone you love is already hard, so funeral services and arrangements should be made easy. And at David Guide and Son, that is what we guarantee. We guarantee our customers exclusive services at affordable prices. Our services include funeral pre-arrangement packages, casket customization, great customer service, the latest in body preparation technology, and the best fleet of vehicles to give your loved ones the send-off they deserve. With 5 convenient locations located nationwide, feel free to call or visit us today. With full packages starting from as low as $7,500, call David Guide and Son Funeral Services today. Distinctive, not expensive.
NYC Cookery Dance and MB Entertainment presents Breakfast in Brooklyn. It's a semi-inclusive bottle package available event with some of the best soca artists in the business and DJ. Coming in July. It's the ultimate breakfast party in Brooklyn. Tickets available at frontlineticketing.com with live performances by the Mao Brothers. For more details, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Coming soon. They Timmy announce breakfast in Brooklyn.
Attention, all Fed lovers! From the legendary York All-Inclusive York Events, together with Ultimate Marketing, proudly present New Dawn, a premium breakfast and drinks inclusive event. I said it's okay, but therapy. On Sunday, January 28th, we transform the luxurious Estate 101 in Maraval into the most sensational breakfast event you've ever witnessed. Top shelf drinks, delectable local and traditional breakfast delights, and be prepared to be moved by the beats of our superstar DJs.
Everybody jump up, all gang jump up.
Plus, get ready for awe-inspiring performances. Secure your spot now. Tickets available at Cache Gulf City, Eastgates, West Mall, and Woodford Cafe in Chaguanas. Wing it on Ariapita Avenue or online at islandetickets.com. York All-Inclusive, a new dawn. Sunday, 28th January, 5 a.m. Estate 101. For additional details, call 379-6569 or 772-5466. Sponsored by Dasani, Coca-Cola, Monster Energy Drink, and Takeout Cocktails.
Looking for top quality and affordable hardware supplies? Then look no further than Mitlin Hardware, number 97 Eastern Main Road, Aruka. We stock a wide range of tools, water tanks, blocks, lumber, steel, and everything you need for your home and business project. Check out our new display of steel windows and assorted designs of metal curtain rods. Mitlin also stockpiles sand, gravel, topsoil, and more. We have a variety of kitchen faucets, face basins, and toilet sets, bathroom mat sets, all garden tools, hand tools, generators, power washers, and water pumps. Customers can make payments via links, credit card, online payment, and cash on delivery. WhatsApp 327-7761 for free quotations, or give us a call at 646-2144. Open every day, Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. From foundation to finish, it's all at Mitlin.
West Shore Medical Private Hospital is a pillar of strength in healthcare in Trinidad and Tobago. Your needs and those of your loved ones are of paramount importance to us. That is why we always put our patients first. As a leader of quality private healthcare, our world-class hospital is fully equipped with state-of-the-art medical technology. Above all, our knowledgeable and friendly team of professionals is proud and happy to take care of you. West Shore Medical Private Hospital. Healthcare with a heart.
Soul Caravan will be at the La Jolla Complex in Joseph on the 26th and 27th of January for a touch of class, vintage, and more. And on the 1st of February, we will be at the Bishop Anstey High School, Twin City for Culture Fusion with sweet musical vibes from Jolly Kid, Cardinal, Barry, The Stinger, Sexy Susie, Ninja, Dirty Curty, Tiny, Blackie, and so much more. Music by Ricardo and the Sunshine Band. Background vocals by the Caravan Gym. MC Godfrey Pierre. Show starts at 8 p.m. Tickets cost $200. Who say Calypso dead? You gotta be joking.
The ground report. The ground report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The ground report. The ground report.
I would think that there's been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The ground report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, time check. It's 7 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock on this Wednesday, 24th January, 2024. Yeah, look at that. Hey, pleasant good morning to you, Lennox Smith, once again. Newbie, thanks so much for holding it down. We've been getting some complaints about the internet, but as I know that something happened to one of the Digicel lines, so that would affect. However, we will take your voice notes. We can accommodate your voice notes, so please send your voice notes. Very important. Lennox, so much taking place.
Yeah, not a lot is taking place, and of course, the situation with this government continues, of course, to deteriorate, and so far, in so much so that the level of frustration is now being, of course, almost at its zenith, because we had a reporter, one of our ardent and faithful callers and supporters, who has put out a bulletin, if you want to call that, or a plea for persons on the government side to cross the floor so that the government can crumble and as quickly as possible, because people simply cannot accommodate, tolerate, because this thing is now ad nauseum. Dr. Rowley's leadership is not only under question, but certainly has failed, and failed miserably, because that is replicated or symbolized, if you want to call it that, or embolized by the multiple failure in the economy, of course, in foreign policy, education, and of course the number one issue in Trinidad and Tobago today: crime and criminality, murders.
Yeah, so true, so true. Yeah, as far as someone crossing the floor, I think that they're too entrenched as it is now to even entertain something like that, because it's a matter of
they're gonna go, they're committing suicide. You know, I mean, they could salvage something if they have a bout of conscience, but I suppose 30 pieces of silver would make persons like them, who are totally incompetent, believe that somehow they will get away with the tragedy that they have perpetrated on Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, so true. You know, I think, but all law enforcement officers must be provided with FULs and personal firearms. This, according to the opposition leader, Kamla Prasad Desessa. We cannot reasonably ask our law enforcement officers to put their personal safety at risk daily while on duty, only to leave them unprotected when they leave their workplaces. I call on the government to immediately act to provide FULs and personal legal firearms to all our law enforcement officers. These brave men and women can rest assured that if no action is taken by this government, the UNC will move without delay to provide said licenses and firearms upon our return to government. Well, that's very strong words. As
consistency, and it's a consistency, Mikey. Because, of course, stand your ground legislation during the course of the local government, and then, of course, you have this pronouncement. So there is a consistency, and it is, of course, a response to the criminal elements that will and have, in fact, attacked the law enforcement agents, whether it be prison officers have found themselves at the wrong end of the gun, as well as police officers these days.
Said murders of prison and police officers have occurred with increasing regularity over the past years. There have been numerous reports of threats to law enforcement officers, with some acted upon, such as the brazen attempted assassination of Deputy Prisons Commissioner Sherwin Bruce. The Prison Officers Association of Trinidad and Tobago General Secretary Lester Logie is quoted in a daily newspaper as saying, "My view is that all law enforcement officers, once they meet the criteria and they have been properly vetted, that they be issued an FUL certificate so they could purchase their own firearms to protect the lives of themselves and their family." But yes, I mean, you can't have these people out there like just sitting ducks. And I believe this should have been made a long time ago. I know the Prison Association has been calling, pleading, begging for something like this to take place. But again, leaving many of the citizens who meet the criteria and who should have their FUL, they should have the licensed firearm. But for whatever reason, this government does not believe that we, the citizens, should have a fighting chance, regardless of how we function in our daily capacity. They don't care what job you hold, whether your life is at risk, you have a high-risk job. No. They are just not giving a fighting chance to those people who need it.
But that level of recalcitrance and that level of myopia, clearly, I think is necessary, because I just can't comprehend why would they not want to pursue such an initiative. But I suspect it's because of their elitist agenda, because I think that was told to us by former Commissioner Gary Griffith when he said that while they are talking all that talk that no one should have it and it shouldn't, and according to them willy-nilly, of course that is not the reality. Reality is you have to be vetted and you have to reach certain criteria. But Dr. Rowley himself has been pointed out, as well as Fitzgerald Hines, of recommending persons to get firearms when he was in the office of Commissioner of Police. So there's that hypocrisy and maybe an elitist agenda that to have a gun is maybe a status symbol for them, and therefore what else can I say? Because I mean to use it to protect yourself and to assist in crime fighting, and given, as you rightly said, the ordinary person who is so qualified, a fighting chance is just incomprehensible. And
so true. Newbie, any voice notes, please, and let me know. Of course, you can let me know how many. So, if there are voice notes, remember, folks, you can send your voice notes still to 366-3053, 366-3053. Go ahead, Newbie. So maybe let me know if the voice notes are playing. So again, you get sent.
I know there is a caller that is we're supposed to interview that will be calling on WhatsApp, and you know when people are calling in, you can't do it. The machine seems to be unable to multitask. So it's one act at a time.
I know. I think we had some voice notes there. So. Well, Newbie, are you saying no voice notes? If not, we can open up the lines, hear from the folks on the outside. Of course, we know those numbers that you can call to get in on the inside. 229, 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239-5120, 239-5120, and don't forget. You can try to see if you can get through with the calls on the WhatsApp, but you can send your voice notes 366-3053. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning. I just want to mention something to you that this all across the floor talk and thing, the PNM party is a cult. It is a cult. It's not normal. Nobody across the no floor. Okay, they just take them first, like just put them in some small room and throw balizade juice down the throat. I don't know. That is a cult. It don't make sense. You need to go the long way. Thank you.
You go. I agree with you there.
Well, I have a word that begins with C as well, but it is a conspirators, con man and con woman organization.
Anything there, Newbie?
Yeah, Mikey, are you on here?
Go right ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Mikey. The accused is quite correct.
Good morning.
Yes. As far as the police are getting the guns, it's a status symbol. The majority contracts are going to bring here. The priority bus route, they say that was for them alone. While we struggling with each other, the parcel and the snubbing the nose and all this thing. When Jack wanna come, he say none of that. Everybody use the bus route. It's our money, the people money pay for that. So it's a thing with these people with this status thing, they're not quite correct. This is for we alone, not all you. So kudos for that, Lennox. Thanks, Mikey.
Thank you, caller. Well, let's clear the air on some things here. I know that you have someone. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Please bear with us there. We are having somewhat of a technical issue.
Good morning. Good morning, Lennox.
Good morning. Morning. Yes.
Good morning, my PK. I would like to beg, not ask, but beg all the young people, all those who are 17 years this year, to go down to the ID card office and secure your ID card and make sure you go out this election and vote. Don't depend on your mother, your father, your grandfather, and your grandmother. Things getting hard in this country. Young people, stand up now. You have to stand up and go and vote. Thank you.
Yeah, good information, good advice.
Folks, again, do be with us this morning. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Newbie. Yeah, I think we need to get to the core of this again. And I started off this conversation, I think about last week or sometime earlier this week. Anyway, a sitting prime minister was called to a private residence. We need to stop playing games. And I want to echo the sentiments of Brother Karanaj. We also need to stop with all this talk. It's not to say we haven't been here before. There are a group of individuals who are the puppets, and there are a group of individuals who are the puppeteers. And these puppeteers have their hands in every single economic factor here in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to repeat that. Every single factor. Whether it be healthcare, whether it be hardware, construction, you name it. Whichever one brings in the largest returns, they are involved. And this group of individuals don't live in our community, the ones who are trying to see how best we could scrape up to pay property tax. No, they don't. They don't. Their children don't go to the private school that you may want to send your child to. They don't vacation where we vacation. They don't reside where we reside. But these are the puppeteers, the ones who have the power. Let's talk about big fish, where you can call a prime minister of a sovereign state, an independent country, and say, listen, we need to have a meeting with you. And mere hours after that, less than a week, less than 2 days, the election bell was rung. Understand the kind of power these people are wielding here in this country. And the NTA political leader says that he echoes the call of the opposition leader, Kamla Prasad-Bissessar, for personal firearms to be made available to law enforcement officials. In a media release, NTA political leader Gary Griffith said aligns with the position taken by him when he was Commissioner of Police, where almost half of the FUL's firearm users' licenses issued during his tenure were for past and present members of the protective services, constituting just 3,000 of the 15,000 personnel in the protective services. He said in his first year alone, almost 1,000 FULs were issued to law enforcement officials. However, he said after his departure, a virtual stop occurred, possibly influenced by political motives, as both Rowley and Hines seem to have an agenda against the issuance of legal firearms. Griffith said this stance continues to prioritize the well-being of criminals over that of law-abiding citizens. Now here it is, he gets to the part that many people have to understand. He said, very soon, citizens will have to decide which position they prefer. One that caters only to elites and their associates, or one that recognizes the importance of providing legally issued firearms to those law enforcement officials, as well as citizens who request a firearm to protect themselves, their families, and their assets. And that is what Lennox Smith was talking about when they talk about that elite, the good old boys. Only the good old boys must have that. The good old boys. That gives you a sense of status, that you are someone, that you can have that. But what does that say for those in the protective services who are left vulnerable as sitting ducks, uncovered, uncloaked, whose lives can be snuffed out after they leave their job on their way home? That's the reality, people. And it takes it back to my narrative where, in fact, these puppeteers are the controlling factors. These are the people we have to call on. Imagine the chamber, instead of dealing with this thing head on, is talking about transport services. So you know the maxi taxi man had to watch yourself.
Those maxi taxi women, men and women drivers, you have to be careful. They're back with that transit talk again. The chamber said that too many people are stranded on the highways and too many man hours are wasted when it comes to traffic in this country. So they want a mass transit. They said another massive gridlock as a result of fatality on the Beetham Highway yesterday. Amcham TT, in responding to the media, said the impact on traffic for everyone was extremely high, and the hours wasted in traffic are not productive as it negatively impacts families and quality of life. This is impacted by safety, reality, and perception. If people don't generally feel safe, they will avoid public transportation as much as they can. So crime also affects traffic. Amcham isn't dealing with the fact that, listen, in that community that you have there, you're living good. And even when they summoned Mr. Manning, things wasn't as bad as it is currently in this country. It was not as bad. The wheel was still turning somehow, whether it was turning slow, whether it was one turn today and next turn next month. This economic wheel ain't turning at all. And the business community is not coming out and adding their voice to the fact that, listen, Heinz is a failure, Rowley's a failure, the PNM is a blight. But you want to go after the men who plying the trade, the men and women, up and down, locking the wheel, coming out there and seeing what best they could do to make $1. You want to crash that industry. Why? Why? Because you want people to be hurried to get to your business place. But on top of that, if it is that you don't
Rapid rail.
And if you don't call out the serious effects of this crime situation, there wouldn't be much consumers left.
Anyway,
hey,
I have to take her out, Mikey, so I'll see you.
Understood.
I may be able to rejoin you, but later.
All right, hope you do. All right. Newbie, you could open up the lines, get the people on the inside. Let's hear from them. Don't forget 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Or you can send your WhatsApp calls 366-3053, as well as your voice notes. We know that there's a issue with the Digicel system this morning, but you can get through, of course.
Mike, just in case, I expect Hazel Smith to call in. I know you're capable of adapting on a specific matter that she has, all right?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Lines are open, newbie. Folks, you can get on the inside. Want to hear from you. Again, don't forget you can send your voice notes. Give us a call. We're getting quite of a glitch this morning. I know there's some people who are sending messages. Just try the 229-0251 or try the 239-5120. But see how best you can get on this system. I hear you. I'm reading this out. Newbie, is anyone there? And the lines are open. Give it out one more time here. 229-0251 or 239-5120. If you can, see if you can get onto the WhatsApp 366-3053.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
I want to talk off. This is radio station.
You're live.
This is our first time caller. Concern. We have an objection in our license in Sandy Grande, and the sister is the owner of the place and know how we could get the objection. And this matter in the court, and the lawyers charging me real money, and we have no way to go again.
I hear what to do. Send a message to 366-3053. Send that message as quickly as you can, and we will, of course, let Lennox Smith. He's the one that deals with these matters. So again, just send a message, WhatsApp to 366-3053 with your information and a contact number, and we will have that forwarded to Lennox. All right? See how best he can help you out with that situation. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. I'll call back. And get you.
A bit of a challenge today.
Gentlemen, good morning.
Okay, good morning. Let me ask you, are you calling from you calling from a B mobile phone?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, caller, go ahead.
Well, I understand digital was sold locally, so that's why they're having some issues. It's just the crime situation I want to raise as per usual. We have the National Security Council, which includes the goodly Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security. Their crime plan is to attack a stalwart from the police service called Johnny Abraham. I have worked alongside Johnny Abraham in all the years when we used to lock down Sawa, Shogunas, and St. Joseph, because that is a turnaround to any part of the country. And we had it under a manageable state. We worked hard. We went out of the way. For instance, the incident where the young police was killed last week, all now we still up there. We never used to go home. And we did what we had to do. Politicians only talk, that's their job. They set up on platforms, they set up on radios, they buff everybody. They insult Tooth Moon Bagay. And everybody has jumped up and said, "Ray." We have people saying, after all these years of hardship, the country in a better state, and these same people came by a cup of water. Yeah, came by a cup of water. Is that the way we want to continue going? I'm not saying we have the best leaders in the world, but we have leaders who care about the society. We have persons who are willing to work hard for the benefit of the society, not for the pockets like how you gentlemen go with you, Mr. Kerr, Mr. Andy, Mr. Lennox, and all the people behind the scenes. All these people, Ms. Santa Cruz, Ms. Marvel, all these people behind the scenes continue to work hard for the benefit of the country, and nobody sees that. Nobody appreciates that. But when things happen and the wheels are turning and the facets of the world running and oil spewing around in Trinidad, everybody just jump and stamp the chest. And as we talk about oil, we are the beneficiaries of the royalties of Trinidad and Tobago, and these clowns don't understand that. Have a good day.
Thank you, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning
from the Barakpo. Gentlemen, you know the saying, the fowl has come home to roost. You see exactly what is happening in this country. That is what Eric Williams laid and planted that seed. The community that he misguided and he misled. And from day one he used to tell them, hear what? Don't worry about nothing. PNM going to take care of all you. Do all you want. Don't study about planning for our future. Don't study about educating yourself. Don't study about taking care of your children so that they would have something left for them when you see we move on. He misled them and always tell them, don't worry, you don't worry about nothing. PNM going to take care of all you. Now, that culture and that community that is creating havoc in this country, their parents can't talk to them and advise them because they realize that here what? They was misled. It come like you're telling me here, telling a child, don't worry, go and take an injection. It won't hurt. You could just do a little thing. When the child become an adult, you feel like you listen to the parents when the parents tell it, don't use marijuana or don't use drugs. When you had to get the injection, it hurt too bad and a ball and cry and you tell me it won't hurt, take your injection. That is exactly what is taking place right now. Now, anybody, I could tell you, if my parents talk to me now, my mother talk to me, she's ailing, she's nearly in her 80s and thing. When she talked to me, she said, boy, let me tell you something. Get your act together. Don't get yourself in no stupidness and all kind of thing. I just see an old ailing lady that I could say, hey, Lady Roxona. I just see a strong, powerful woman that raised me with decency. hard work, dedication, make all the sacrifice that you could think about to make to bring me where I am today. And so when she speak to me, I see that person. She wasn't educated, but she was very intelligent. You feel any of these young fellas, you see them idiots who will be clapping when Rowley talk you rubbish? You feel any of them could listen to any other parents if they know who they are, to guide them and tell them, here what, this direction all you're going, with only land up all you in prison or in a steel table, getting an autopsy on all your body? You feel anyone they can't listen because they was misled from day one, and then you have this fool Rowley now coming and doing even worse than Eric Williams. So you really feel that, let me tell you something, crime could end in the morning in this country, you know. Once you see that type of leadership is there for people to hold on to and know that there's something for you people to have hope, to have a better future. You tell me I was 35 years, I was 23 years, and going to risk my life that I could dead, and it has so much beautiful things to live for in this country. And that is where these people were misled to believe now. They had no hope, you know. They don't care. Them get up in the morning, their mouth dry, their brain empty. They have nothing to think about. All they know is that, here what, if a man say, hey, let me go and jump that fence, knowing that they could get killed in a second. And that is more enticing than saying here what, let me decide to see how I could make a living and a future, be an old man, have grandchildren and things. And people have to understand what Eric Williams done to the mindset of that community that he misled, you know. You understand? And then this one coming and doing the same thing, an honorable man who has so much integrity. You come and you tell the population here what, he is part of why the country is today. So if you didn't know that and you supported that, come out and let the population know, because I could see Mr. Johnny Abraham as an honest, decent, law-abiding. That way I know from the public and how he treated the community and things. And then your Prime Minister coming and telling you he's the reason for why the country is in this state and thing. So then you know something that you allow a man to reach that senior level, and you went telling the population. That is to tell you how dangerous this place is, especially under the leadership of this man where we have. He's a madman. Have a good morning, gentlemen. Take care.
Thank you. So true. So true. Well, I think we're back on track there. So let me give the numbers out one more time. I want to hear from you as we continue here this morning on the ground report. So the numbers once again, 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239-5120, 239-5120. So we should be back on, and don't forget to send your voice notes, and you can call via WhatsApp 366-3053. Go ahead. Who's on the outside? Morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah. What happened? I have a license. I have court matter going on, right? And what happened? They never have an objection in the license. I never get.
Is this a land? Is this a land issue, ma'am? Is this a land issue?
It's a land and building property.
All right. Here's what I want you to do. Just send a message to 366-3053. Just WhatsApp this, after the program, of course. After.
Oh, send a message.
And the barrister. Yes, send a message. And we will forward this to Lennox Smith. He has been advocating on these matters for people who really and truly have been taken advantage. You're the owner. All right. So just send a message after the program to 366-3053, and Mr. Lennox Smith will get back to you.
All right. No problem.
Thank you. Morning. Welcome.
Andy for Gandhi and Gandhi for Andy. That is why it's so important to ask for foreign observers from now. Uncle Lennox, Mikey, and UV, and Andy. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Uncle Mikey, I feel I have to tell you something, you might vex with me. Hi, is that a failure? the public utility, Marvin Gonzalez is not a failure. Sean Fakore is not a failure. Because Rowley said plain, when Marvin Gonzalez said he didn't know a leaking pipe will break pressure, and Rowley said that is why he put it there, because he had no knowledge. Just like Haywood Christopher. Just imagine Jacob was better than she on the list. And then you see he put she because she know nothing about the policing. So they are the people, are the candidate, the best candidate for the job he want them to do. So there's a success for he. But you see now, that is what he is pushing. He wants a set of people with high level of education from the grabbers who knows nothing about really securing the country and willingly to save the citizens. So that is his model of governance. And it's clear to see. So that's why I said the 12th and the 13th. Let me count and we numbers. And let me unite now and going forward. We know everything about Rowley. Because he will call the early election. Because he know more than ever thirsty for power. Have a nice day, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you, Cola. Go quickly before we go pay some bills.
Good morning to you, Mikey.
Good morning, my brother. Welcome.
Good morning to you. And Smith, wherever he is at this time, I'm still good morning to my good friend COP and good my others soldiers in the political arena. Let me say, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mikey, today the PNM is disagreeing over that $100 million. They know if it's going to be in the soldier hand. They know if it's going to be in the people of the community hand. They know what the hell that $100 million is for. They all just saying it's for black people, black people, black people. And that is when a prime minister just go on a platform and call a figure and lie. Say something without finishing it. And leave the people just buzzing. It seems that the country itself, it's on a standstill. The country itself, it's on a standstill. People studying what next. You know, a man tell me, he said, boy, these people them who partying, they only concern when they reach home and one of the family they lost their loved one. And so I say, so how that could be only the concern after they don't party, they don't have a nice time. So when they go on social media and they see blood, they don't concern that. They head bad still. They think about the party still. They think about the wine still. The people of this country must wake up. They have to wake up. But if a handful of us see in this country going down the drain, where do you rest of them? Where do you rest of them? It hurt me to know the rest of them hiding and the partying and having a nice time without. So where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Some of we who calling saying, be ready. And when they bring, they ain't ready. I said they ain't ready. I said the country ready as yet. There's a handful of us who ready and who able. They're calling day and night on a program. To go with your baby, your child. I go to school, no. Bring them out too. Bring with your grandmother on the wheelchair. Are you ready? Are you ready, boy? This is not a game. This is life. This is bread and butter. You're partying now. It's a one-stop police outside the fed and them so are you safe? It's a police inside the fed so are you safe? They make sure and and call out the police for carnival, that the people who pay the money to go and fetch should be safe. But those who walking around the streets, those who go about the business and the daily life, they cannot be saved. Because why? They ain't partying. Mikey, as I close, I must tell the world.
Before you close, I think it are people in this country just like title, you know. I not on this title thing. You cannot be proclaimed the king of the airwaves, and up to now you can't give a date. You can't give a date. You calling to tell me about Harry and Susie and Tom and who going carnival, but up to now, king of the airwaves, you can't give me a date. I'm not here for games. I am not here to entertain people. This is not tap dancing. I look like Mr. Bojangles to you. I am asking for a date. Baranach asks for a date. What date?
I ain't giving no date. Yes, you get a date. I ain't giving no date. Yes, Kunshi get a date, man. I ain't giving no date, Mikey. The people ain't ready. They're not ready. And the people are not ready, Mikey. They're ready for this battle, boy. This is a war, man. This is a political war. We have, and some of us, we have to get locked up. They ain't ready. Some of us, we have to get rushed. They ain't ready. Because this is a political war. And what we are hearing, that all leading to the next session to be stolen and to be thief. This man work with Dr. Rowley. He put people in place. In the police, in the army, in EBC, in every single ministry, it have a PNM. It have a PNM operator looking to destroy this country. Mikey, the people not ready. I'll wait to hear who ready. Mikey, I want to know who ready.
I just come here energized to save the country, but my heart does burn me sometimes. I had to put things in perspective for you. Lennox Smith has had to leave early sometimes to drop his child to school. Teacher tired buffing him up. You can't bring the child late. No, I'm doing the people work. They no break down a man's shed. You have to understand that. Don't deprive my child of education. On the radio, I had to come every morning to let the people know. Andy Williams running blood to water. To water. He put his health on the line every morning. We out there. They lock up Mikey K, they lock up a set of we. I say I don't care about that. Bring your tear gas. Because I believe as a father, how could I just live, do nothing, and explain that and justify that to generations after me? At night when I tell my children good night, have a good night, see you all in the morning, God willing, you talk them in your concern as a parent. Will they be able to get housing? Will they be able to have opportunity? You're concerned sometimes 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Andy calling me, hey, come on today. It'll be easy. Doing the observer, giving you things from a different perspective. All of that on the line. Mr. Amar dip into his pocket. Just so he can have you understand public awareness of this referendum, understand the power is not for Mr. Amar, it's for you, the power is for you, and for future generations, your children's children. It is in our hands. These politicians work for us, and every day we try to remind you of that. Put things in perspective, and all I'm asking for is a date. Everything else is there for you. You want water, we go bring water as usual. We there. If you're too weak, we go help carry you. When we move in, we look to the right, we don't care what ethnicity. When we look to the left, we don't care what gender. All we know that is patriots, is brothers, sisters, comrades coming out in the numbers. You could be anywhere else, but when we call you, we know you come out. But this is it now. This is it, do or die. Everything else, we give you a voice, we give you a platform, we give you support, dedication, love and compassion. But for the love of God, you can't give a date. You know what you want, but you don't know the day you want to. go out to start getting it? Tell me if that makes sense. You know all the reasons why Trinidad and Tobago should be better off. Then why you continue to make excuses as to why you can't do anything? You ain't willing to do anything. I go lie to you. It go have lock up. It just might have tear gas. It might have water cannons. I ain't selling you no dream because I ain't buying no dream. So I'm not here to sell you a dream. It gonna be bad. It might have busted. It might have broken limbs. But what will that be equated to? The fact that we stood up and got rid of a regime that has compromised every independent office in this country. Every office. As they implement the poverty/property tax. Senior citizens on fixed incomes. You can't pay that. Single mothers who trying to rear their children. You can't pay that. You think they don't know that? Not an iota of an idea. Not understanding the crime situation, the economy, all that is taking place. That is what we're saving the country from. It's called sacrifice. Yes, because you believe in it. You love your country. Your country crying out to you. I ain't selling you no dream. This time you think will be easy. This time it won't be no Disneyland of protests. It's real. 100% real. We've given you everything. We will never abandon you. Never. But just give us a date, man. Show that you're not concerned about the fear factor. Show that this man can't bully his way out of everything. He can't bully you. He can't bully future generations by depriving them of opportunity. You ain't tired just sitting down and seeing them ripping the dress off at TNT, taking everything off at Trinity, riding Trinity, abusing Trinity, disrespecting Trinity, basically and literally raping Trinity, and you stand there as an observer of injustice that you can't just say a date, for the love of God, a date. Newbie, let's pay some bills when we come back. More here on the Ground Report.
More FM 104.7. The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Before it's too late, please. Oh God. Wake up! Wake up, TNT! Oh God! Wake up! Wake up!
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
You back, newbie?
Chinese and Ari restaurant is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 67 Western Main Road, St. James, opposite Standards. Serving local breakfast items like sada, fry bake, roast bake, and pies. With all your favorite local fillings. Assorted lunches available from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get pilau for $25 or get combination lunches from $25 to $40. They also have soup specials as well as crab and dumpling. From 6 p.m. have dinner on the pavement a la carte with burgers, fried nuggets, gyro, and just about anything you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your order. Shiny and Ari, Main Road, St. James, open 7 days a week.
This is the magic of Calypso. South Trinidad, get ready for Calypso Fiesta, the biggest Calypso showdown. Skinner Park, San Fernando. 40 of the top Calypsonians competing for the title of Calypso Monarch 2024. And don't forget the after party with Raymond Ramnarai and Dilly Nadal.
No kind of stress and no more drama in the all-inclusive.
Super Blue. Johnny King. Barrett. Hosa. Farmer Nappy. Wadix.
We don't beat girl, but we beat somebody. We beat somebody.
Iowa George. Culture B.
When I open the container, I get a certain order.
And Viking Ding Dong.
Let me know what I want, girl. Stop blocking, stop bumper blocking.
Showtime 2 p.m. Early bird tickets are available on islandtickets.com. In the South, tickets available at Athletes by the Park, Sion's Bar in Curas, Studies, WAC Radio, and the Tuco's South Office. In the North, Crosby's in St. James, and the Tuco's North Zone Office. In the East, tickets available at Michelle, Tuco's East Zone Office, and the Tuco's Head Office. In 2024, history will be made, and new, wonderful surprises will be revealed. Get ready for the magic of Calypso. Saturday, February 3rd, Skinner Park in San Fernando. Prepare your cruise for Calypso Fiesta.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Need quality printing at affordable prices? Then look no further. At Graphic Source, we've got you covered. Take your project to the next level for all your designs and printing needs. From t-shirt printing to labels, signs, and banners. Look no further. Business stamps, flyers, tickets, and invites, just to name a few. With 2 convenient locations. Eastern Main Road, St. Augustine, opposite Massey Stores. And Arima Shopping Center, Broadway Street, Arima. Contact us today. 342-2664, 270-0428 or 360-8917. Graphic Source, your #1 source. You name it, we design it and print it.
I love Joker! On Saturday, 27th January, are you ready to take a magical journey to the Taj Mahal? Center of Excellence will be transformed like never seen before. For
I Love Joker,
featuring live Bunji Garlin,
Everybody jump up, all girls jump
Nyla Blackman, Ravi B, Nisha B, and Karma. Ola Tunji, Charles Marshall, Ding Dong, Mikal Teja. General tickets $200. VIP all inclusive $700. For more info, call 498-1698. On Saturday, 27th January, Center of Excellence will be transformed like never seen before.
I love Joker!
Canopia. Guess what? DG Homes' newest gated community, Daniel Estate, opens up the possibilities on the 30th of September for that new lifestyle with its beautifully designed 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, modern interior finishings with a superbly manicured landscaped front and backyard homes, starting at $1.65 million. And that's not all. One lucky homeowner will have a chance to win a brand new car.
A brand new car.
Yes, pull up up and park your new car in your 4-vehicle parking space. Limited availability. So, what are you waiting for? Email us at info.dghomes@gmail.com or call 691-5659 for info to register a viewing. Beautiful home, beautiful car, beautiful life. Home is DG Homes, Daniel Estate, Cunupia. NLCD approved.
Get ready! It's Carnival time again in Trinidad and Tobago. So More FM is bringing the Carnival stage to you. The School of Carnival Payment Live, 31st January. Come meet your favorite 2024 soca artists as we're introducing new and old artists on the pavement.
Come and go your way. I smell like hold my hand when I in the road.
It's More FM Pavement Live from 6 p.m. to midnight. So bring your team and your coolers, and you will have a chance to meet More FM DJs and announcers with lots of giveaways. So get in front More FM radio station early. Olgaro Street, Port of Spain. It's 104.7 School of Carnival Pavement Live.
In the heart of the Queen's Park Savannah lies the Kaiso House Calypso tent, where the spirit of Calypso thrives. This Wednesday, January 24th, it's Judges Night. Kaiso House welcomes Calypso enthusiasts from all walks of life. Thursday, January 25th, brings a special performance by the electrifying Viking Ding Dong. This Friday, January 26th, we head down south for a clash with Calypso Showcase at City Hall in San Fernando. And on Saturday, January 27th, prepare to groove to the soulful sounds of Farmer Nappy in an extraordinary performance. All shows start at 8 p.m. So come be part of this unforgettable celebration this carnival season. Kaiso House, uniting the rhythm of the people.
Get ready for Howie T. Cooler Cruise, Soca I Love. Soca I Love on Sunday, January 28th, aboard the Harbor Master, sailing 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. featuring Farmer Nappy.
I want to go big people party, make the music take over me.
Farmer Nappy.
Go down in the center, go down in the center.
And Showen Winchester.
Raise the iron, beat the iron, shoot the iron,
Carl Songs of Canada, Beats by Robin and Kevin Baker. TNT's #1 female combo, Reese T and Whitney Husband. MC Biggs, Selector Skull, TC and Howie T. Howie T.
When I went to party and the music bring you
Dress code, white, black, and blue. Soca I Love. Tickets cost $250. Get them now at Fats International, Trinity Mall and Arima. New Luna Bar, Aruka, Sour Tea, Bobby's Bar, Cura, Sion's Bar, San Fernando.
I don't mind if you want to give me a one with you.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner, Chagones, Revive Beauty Bar, McCoy Lights, Caliente Bar, Cura, Roadside Cafe San Juan, and Amanda's Grill, Excellent City, Port of Spain. Soca I Love. Get ready. 104.7 FM is the official station for Soca I Love.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Yes, we are back. Anyhow, our time is up, folks. As a matter of fact, I was liaising with Mr. X, who's in the building, and he is saying that he could come up with a date. Well, Mr. X, people say all types of things about you, but if you could come up with a date, my friend. Hey, don't forget on Saturday, 3rd February, it's all about the UNC Arima Executive, UNC Arima Committee. They're having their barbecue fundraiser on Saturday, 3rd February, and that's at corner Thano Lane and Guanapa Street in Arima. And give them a call, 339-7153 or 318-1034. Yeah, it's all about the fundraiser, and look out for the Ground Report fundraiser as well. Going to need some help from you, our listeners, as we embark on this fundraising event so we can get prepared to be out on the road with community microphones. You'll be hearing more about our fundraising event, so please participate and help out the guys as we move closer to the big election date. That's right. And that could happen even before 2025. Well, that's it. Don't forget, later on this evening, yours truly will be on. It's all about the Observer on Guile TV, Tigo, Amplia, Flow, wherever you catch it. When you get the link, please share the Observer with Mikey K That's at 7 p.m. And at 8 p.m., our very own Lennox Smith, Corridor Transformation on YouTube and Facebook. Folks, until tomorrow, Newbie, Lennox, and from myself, all the best. Be safe.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Disclaimer. More
the rainy season is here. The rainy season is here. So be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads.
By the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. They are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations: 330 Eastern Main Road, Arouca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village, or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
Put food on your table. ADC is affordable. Shop at ADC Supermarket, Cleaver Road. A very comfortable and clean environment. These prices are unbelievable. Come see for yourself. We have the best alcohol prices. Don't miss out. Get those specials on liquor. Put food on your table with ADC Supermarket, conveniently located at number 4 Cleaver Road in Arima. Every Friday and Saturday is real vibes and live entertainment from your very own DJ Christian on Friday and Saturday. Everyone is talking about ADC Supermarket.